Here we are, match day 30. Match day 29 brought us some really crazy results. The Revs go on the road to Montreal, win 5-0. Portland and St. Louis draw 4-4. What a match that probably was to watch. 8 goals. That would be phenomenal. Then we also had FC Dallas and DC United. Dallas ends up winning on the road 4-3. And DC try to come back even with a red card. Will we see those same kind of results here in match day 30? But before we jump into those predictions, let's take a look at the nerdy soccer table. Of course, Cote is still on top there with 27 points, but we now have a sole second place with Matt's picks at 25 points. Jay there in third. Jay has come back and has stepped up and is now at 23 points. Then fourth place, Save Crystal Gaming with 22 points. And then in that fifth spot, we have a three-way draw right now at 21 points with Sam, Joey Betts, and Jerry. So if you want to get involved, QR code is on the screen. Pick the 3 matches that are there. Make your predictions. Climb the leaderboard and see if you can get in that top 5. But with that being said, let's jump into our match day 30 predictions. So we start off with the match that you all voted for to watch this weekend in the watch long, and that is Charlotte FC versus Atlanta United. Currently, Charlotte FC are 4 draws and a loss in their last 5 matches. Atlanta United 1 win, 3 draws, and a loss in their last 5 matches. Both teams are very much struggling right now. But Charlotte at home, 6 wins, 5 draws, and 2 losses, where Atlanta only have 2 wins, 4 draws, and 7 losses there on the road. The win probability is in favor of Charlotte at 40%, but it also has a 38% there for a draw. I don't think it happens. I love Atlanta United. They just need to get it together, but I also like what Charlotte are doing this season. And I think with Charlotte being at home and Atlanta struggling the way they are, I think that Charlotte wins this match 2-1 over Atlanta United. Now moving on, we have Columbus Crew versus NYCFC. Currently Columbus 4 wins and a draw in their last 5 matches. I have to say that I think Columbus Crew are the best team in MLS right now. And yes, that is even over Messi and Inter Miami. Yes, he is still out injured, but still, I think the Columbus Crew are just so good right now and the way they work together. NYCFC, though, 1 win, 3 draws, and a loss in their last 5 matches. Columbus Crew at home, 6 wins, 4 draws, and a loss. NYCFC on the road, 3 wins, 4 draws, and 6 losses. The win probability heavily in favor of Columbus Crew at 56% with a probability of 31% as a draw. I think that Columbus Crew isn't, not the fact that they have it easy in this match. I think that NYCFC are a really good team this year and they're doing great, but Columbus are just too good, and I think Columbus get the job done there at home 2-0 over NYCFC. Next up, we have FC Cincinnati versus CF Montreal. Currently, Cincinnati 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses in their last 5 matches, currently on a 2-match losing streak. Montreal, on the other hand, 1 win and 4 losses, also currently on a 2-match losing streak. Some notes to take in this match. Acosta and Yedlin both are suspended for Cincinnati in this match, and I think that affects the outcome in this one. Yes, the probability is 56% in favor of Cincinnati there at home. Montreal got destroyed at home last weekend against the Revs. I actually think, this is out on the limb here, I think that Montreal come in to Cincinnati and get a point because of Acosta and Yedlin being out. Cincinnati did not look good in their match against Inter Miami when Acosta was not on the field. And even with him on the field, they got a little bit better, but not to the point where we usually see Cincinnati. So I think Montreal go on the road here and get a point, and I think it ends in a 2-2 draw there at TQL Stadium. Now, that leads us into the New York Red Bulls versus Philadelphia Union. Currently, the Red Bulls 1 win and 4 draws in their last 5 matches. Philadelphia 1 win, 2 draws, 2 losses in their last 5 matches. I think this is going to be a good game. I think that it's going to be a low-scoring game, but I think it's going to be a good one. Currently, the Red Bulls, 7 wins, 5 draws, and 0 losses at home there at Red Bull Arena. Philadelphia, 3 wins, 5 draws, and 4 losses on the road. The probability is in favor of the Red Bulls, and I have to stick with that. I think that, yes, the Red Bulls have been notorious of drawing this season. I don't know why. I feel like every week we see them, it's just a draw, a draw, a draw. But I think that they get the job done here at home, and I think they win this match 1-0 over the Philadelphia Union. Next up, we have Orlando City versus Nashville SC. Currently, Orlando 1 win, 3 draws, and a loss in their last 5 matches. Nashville 1 draw and 4 losses in their last 5 matches. They don't look good. Nashville does not look good. Yes, they need more help. Mukhtar can't do it himself. Yearwood's out. Leal's out. Davis is out. Boyd is out. They're all out with injury. So Nashville has no one but Mukhtar. It sucks. And Schaffelberg. We can't go without saying Schaffelberg. But Orlando City, 3 wins, 4 draws, and 5 losses there at home. Nashville only 2 wins, 3 draws, and 7 losses on the road. Orlando have beaten Nashville in the last 4 matches. They're at home. The win probability is in favor of Orlando. And I'm sorry, Nashville. Nashville's my second favorite team. It's just not going to be a good rest of the season for them. And I think that Orlando City win this match 1-0 over Nashville. Now, we head up to Canada for Toronto FC versus DC United. Currently, Toronto, 3 wins, a draw, and a loss in their last 5 matches. DC United, 1 win, a draw, and 3 losses in their last 5 matches. Some notes on this one. For Toronto, Osorio and Bernadeschi are both out due to red cards. And then, of course, Insigne is injured again. The man can't get on the pitch for more than 3 games, it seems like, unfortunately. DC United, they tried to come back against Dallas last week. They really did. But I think that they go on the road here. I think that they get the job done. Toronto, though, 6 wins, 0 draws, and 6 losses at home. DC United, 2 wins, 5 draws, and 5 losses on the road. The win probability is in favor of Toronto, but like I said, Bernadeschi, who's been, well relied on for Toronto, is out due to a suspension, and Osorio is also out due to suspension. And I just think that DC United will go on the road and win this match 2-0 over Toronto. Next up, we have Austin versus Vancouver Whitecaps. Currently, Austin, 3 wins, a draw, and a loss in their last 5 matches, where Vancouver, 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses in their last 5 matches. Austin at home, 6 wins, 4 draws, and 3 losses, where Vancouver, 6 wins, 3 draws, and 4 losses there on the road. Austin has turned around, but they're kind of quiet, even though that they started off very poorly in this season. They have quietly gained momentum here. But the win probability is in favor of the Whitecaps on the road at 57%. But I have to go against it with the way Austin is playing. I think Austin get the job done there at Q2 Stadium, and they win this match 3-1 over Vancouver Whitecaps. That leads us into the Chicago Fire versus Inter Miami. Currently, Chicago, 1 win, a draw, and 3 losses in their last 5 matches. Inter Miami, 3 wins and 2 losses in their last 5 matches. Chicago, though, are currently on a 4-match unbeaten streak there at home. So we kind of got to throw that in the mix, right? Do they have a chance against Miami? I don't know. Fire currently 4 wins, 3 draws, and 5 losses there at home. Inter Miami, 8 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses on the road. Of course, the win probability is in favor of Miami at 69%. And I think they get the job done. I think that they travel to Chicago. Alvarez is out because of that suspension of the red card in the last match. I don't think it's an easy one. I don't think that they just push over the Fire. Could be completely wrong, but I think Miami win this match 2-1 over the Fire. Moving on, we have FC Dallas versus the Colorado Rapid. Currently, Dallas are 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses in their last 5 matches. Colorado Rapids, 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss in their last 5 matches. Dallas, 8 wins, 2 draws, 3 losses there at home. They're looking pretty good at home. Colorado Rapids, 4 wins, 2 draws, 7 losses on the road. The win probability in favor of Dallas at 45%. But I don't know why I'm going with this, but I think that Colorado go on the road and get a point here. And I think that this match ends in a 2-2 draw there at Toyota Stadium. Then we have Real Salt Lake versus the New England Revs. Currently, Real Salt Lake 1 win, a draw, and 3 losses in their last 5 matches. Not the Real Salt Lake that we are used to seeing. The Revs, though, 2 wins and 3 draws in their last 5 matches. RSL, though, 8 wins, a draw, and 3 losses there at home, where the Revs are 4 wins, no draws, and 7 losses on the road. Win probability is in favor of RSL, and I think that we have a shootout in this match. I think that we get 5 goals, but I think that RSL know how to win at home, and I think that they continue winning at home, and they win this match 3-2 over the Revs. Now, that leads us into LAFC versus the Houston Dynamo. Currently, LAFC 4 wins and a loss in their last 5 matches, where the Dynamo are 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses in their last 5 matches. I think the LAFC are also one of the best in MLS. I would say that they are the second best team behind Columbus. That's just my opinion. They've looked very well. Currently, LAFC at home, 9 wins, 3 draws, and only 1 loss. Where Houston on the road, 6 wins, 2 draws, and 5 losses. Win probability is in favor of LAFC, but only at 48%. I have to go with that. I think the LAFC are just too good. They are better than the Dynamo. Dynamo have a couple of key injuries right now, so hopefully they get healthy to make a push for the playoffs here coming up. But I think the LAFC win this match 3-1 over the Dynamo. Now, for our second to last match there on Saturday, we have Portland Timbers versus Seattle Sounders. Currently, the Timbers are 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses in their last 5 matches, where Seattle are 3 wins and 2 losses in their last 5 matches. Portland at home, 7 wins, 4 draws, 2 losses. Seattle Sounders, 5 wins, 2 draws, and 6 losses on the road. Probability is in favor of the Timbers at 43%, but also the win probability for Seattle is at 36%, so that is very close. Portland have turned it on, and they're looking really good. They're unbeaten in their last 9 home matches, and I think that that continues here, and I think that they win this match 2-1 over the Sounders. For that last match there on Saturday, we have San Jose Earthquakes versus Minnesota United. Currently, the Earthquakes 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses in their last 5 matches, where Minnesota United 2 wins and 3 losses in their last 5 matches. The Earthquakes at home only 3 wins, a draw, and 9 losses. Yes, 9 losses at home. Not good at all. Minnesota United 4 wins, 2 draws, 6 losses on the road. The win probability is in favor of Minnesota United at 71%. And I'm going to go against that. I think that the Earthquakes, they won on the road against RSL last week. I think that they're going to come off that high and continue it and get the job done at home and win this match 2-0 over Minnesota United. And for our last match of the weekend and our only match on Sunday, we have St. Louis City versus LA Galaxy. Currently, St. Louis 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss in their last 5 matches, where the Galaxy 3 wins, a draw, and a loss in their last 5 matches. The Galaxy will be missing Puig in this one. He is suspended due to red card. St. Louis City 4 wins, 5 draws, and 4 losses there at home. LA Galaxy 5 wins, 4 draws, 4 losses on the road. Win probability at 56% is in favor of the Galaxy, and I have to go with that. I'm sorry, Angus. I'm sorry, other St. Louis fans. I think that the Galaxy are just a better team right now, and I think that they go on the road here and win this match 3-2 over St. Louis City. So that is it for my predictions. Tell me down below what your predictions are. Don't forget to get involved. QR code is on the screen. There's 3 games out there for you to predict. Climb that leaderboard. See if you can get into that top 5 Also, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you like the content. We will see you Saturday for the live stream.